Starting the broadcast. Hello. And welcome to Final Fantasy XIV. Once again. This time. We are doing something special. We were prefers on site. Huh? No. Police are on site. Okay. That's not the special thing, of course. But, but, yeah. I'm going to do new game. I'm going to start my new game plus run, so, yeah. My caveat for this run will be that I will be doing the trust system for all applicable dungeons. And, oh, it started to rain. And yeah, I'm also starting a new schedule for this playthrough of the game. I will be streaming basically from Tuesday to Friday at around this time. I was going to start later in the schedule, but since this is the first day, I thought we'd get probably like a head start. And I was kind of like ready to stream anyway, so I might start at around the same time. But I want to go for about 2 hours each day. But I'm going to be streaming Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, which is new, and Friday. Hey, Saturday I may stream, but it probably won't be New Game Plus. It'll be just whatever. So first I have to figure out how the flip do I go into New Game Plus. Right there. And it's all in these different parts. And then you can even play different quests, like Binding Coils, Omega. That's pretty cool. You can do Crystal Tower, which I don't know if it'll make us do Crystal Tower again. I don't know if I'm going to do like all the trial stuff. If this gets a little bit popular, I might upload some of this to YouTube, see how it goes. If it gets a little popular, we might do some of this stuff. Chronicles of Light was... Oh! Like other side quests that have different things. Okay, and then the role quests for tanks. Yes, this is cool. I don't have Conjure yet. Oh. Alright, that's cool. No chapters in progress. Cool. So we will start with part 1. Well, should I? I was thinking of maybe do the intro video, but I think we've seen the intro video like time and time again. I think it's better if it's just here. So we got A Realm Reborn Part 1. Eorzea, a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. It is here that one adventurer's journey begins. Through power, fame, and fortune all beckon, and this intrepid soul is destined for greater things still. Guided by the Mother Crystal, they will walk the path of the hero, of a warrior of light. You're about to commence a new chapter. Proceed? Yes. Unable to execute while having a fashion accessory. Well, if I had known that. Wow! New Game Plus mode. Oh. We must rebuild. Oh, is it... It starts me in ul'dah, because I was a black mage. Okay. I started in Gridania just because I felt like it, so... But it does make sense. I think I was a black mage on this character, so... as far as classes, I'll just be switching when I feel like it. So right now I'm a Dragoon because I was a Dragoon for the longest, so it makes sense that I start on it, and then I'm wearing the newfound adventure gear because that'll look cool in cutscenes, I think. Plus it's generalized gear. Because I think I skipped most of this, like, because this is technically my second character. So I skipped a lot of it, so let's see. We must rebuild. So it probably skips a bunch of the preamble that the other one had, or that the other ones have. Yeah, because it starts at level 4. Of course, you can't get any rewards. So we have Modi of the Quicksand who wants to introduce you to a certain someone in the ul'dah dispatch yard. Well, youngin, how are you finding or finding ul'dah then? Got your bearings about you yet? If so, mayhaps it's time that you venture beyond the city walls. The bustling streets of ul'dah are one thing, but the wilds of Thanalan? That's another thing altogether. I know a bloke you might fancy speak to you, name of Papa Shan. You'll find him over in the ul'dah dispatch yard. No doubt he'll have some work for you. The dispatch yard's over in central Thanalan. Just head over there. Head out to the doctor. Doctor. What am I saying? Just head out the door across the hall, and you'll see the gate of knowledge staring right back at you. Pass through it and head east. You'll come across it for long. There's danger beyond the wall, although more than I'd care to count. Nothing too terrible, mind you. Ooh, but feisty enough to attack you if you draw near. Don't say nobody cared enough to warn you. Alright, so it starts us off with the Papa Shan mission. Okay. Makes sense, because that's after you got yourself acquainted with everything. Yeah, I'm like, I am going the right way. Yeah. Luckily we have the power of flight, so we can get there faster than if we were actually starting a new game. Better ingredients? Better pizza? Papa Shan. Oh well, you certainly look the part of an adventurer, my friend. Might you be a good soul, the good soul Momodi advised me to expect? I am Papa Shan, station master of this humble dispatch yard. An empty title, I assure you. I truly am no more than a tired old Lalafell passing his final years in quiet and solitude. 12 know there have been plenty of both of these last 5 years since the calamity struck. The devastation was vast. Yet now, true Odans work together, doing all in our power to rebuild what was laid to ruin. By the sweat of our brow and the love of our home, we have rebuilt ul'dah to the grandeur and majesty that you see today. The railways, which run through the dispatch yard too, were born for that noble effort of a great many souls. But there's still much work to be done. The wounds left by the calamity run deep. Isolated areas beyond our lines of supply remain, and there are places yet wanting for relief and restoration. ul'dah needs the aid of you and your brethren, friend. In fact, never has our need been more dire. Which brings me to my point, I suppose. I do believe I have some work suited for one of your ability. And nothing to see. Station Master Papa Shan has a simple task for a fledgling adventurer. Since you come all this way, perhaps you could perform an errand for me. It just so happens that a number of sentries have been sent to guard the area. A dispatch to the dispatch yard, as it were. They have long been awaited away from the shade and feather beds of the city. The hot days and cold nights can play hells on the mind and body out here. It isn't much, but go and give them these Twilight pretzels, would you? I find comfort food always helps me when I feel like killing myself. Don't die, adventurers! Oh, did I not? Come on. Horse! Here you go. Halt, madam. I'm going to have to ask you to put the pretzel on the ground and place your hands above your head. No, it's for you. State your name and business. A Twilight pretzel from Papa Sean? By the gods, forgive me. You could say that this new post has my nerves in a twist. I'm terribly sorry for that. Yes, well, you may rest assured that the dispatch yard is safe so long as I stand watch. Please give Papa Sean my thanks, and tell him that I only wish I could repay the favor. Ah, 12 save me, scorching days, freezing nights, this post will be the end of me. Here's a pretzel. A Twilight pretzel? Don't mind if I do. Ah, now that's a refreshing God's damn pretzel. I feel reborn. Like a realm reborn? Okay. Western front clear. Eastern front clear. Pretzel acquired. For me? From Papa Sean? A Twilight pretzel? My favorite! How did he know? Oh, yeah, can't fight on an empty stomach now, can you? Actually, I can't fight on any stomach. I suppose, you could say I have no stomach for fighting. Okay. Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, you've returned with a deal fewer pretzels, I see. Tell me how fair are certain sworn sentries? Did they have anything to report? Anything at all? What? Nothing? Are you sure? Oh dear. Take this for your troubles, and then stay for a moment. There's more I would ask you. Dragoon, I have just this moment. No. The time of concealment has passed. The truth is, even before I had you deliver those pretzels, I was privy to some most unsettling news, which is the real reason I sent you to meet those Sultan Sworn. Oh, underneath the Sultan tree. Oh, wait, this is the thing, yeah. Oh, a young noblewoman from a very prestigious family has run away from home, and I have been ordered to see her safe return. The Sultan Sworn you met earlier are assisting with the search. Alas, it seems that they have found no trace of her. I apologize for not being frank with you from the start, but we must proceed with caution. Should word of her disappearance spread, I fear others with less honorable motives may join the hunt. And should we allow her to come to any harm, not even 100 beheadings would be punishment enough. That cannot happen, Dragoon. It must not. I need you to help me find her. Clap, 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 clap. Oh, praise the 12! I knew I could count on you. I've instructed the others to expand the search, but Thunderland is vast, and there are only so many of us. The young noblewoman's name is Lady Liara. I want you to go south and look for her in the vicinity of the Sultan Tree. Good luck. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Alright. A hooded Lalafell. Oh, Sultan Tree. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed on the active help window before answering the call of duty. We'll do it on normal. We will be level 8.
Oh, Sultan Tree, hallowed spirit of my line, forgive my weakness. My failings have cost us dear.
Cost us dear. Oh, should I do autoplay? Maybe, yeah. We'll do autoplay. I need to do some stuff.
Show yourself.
As you command, O Lilira. Forgive my selfish desire to assure your welfare.
I don't recall requesting an escort. Simply pretend we never met and continue on your way.
We both know I can do no such thing. It isn't safe for you here alone. It isn't safe for anyone. Not with this etheric disturbance. It's as though the dead are watching us. And I'd prefer not to join them, if it's all the same to you. Our elusive young charge. You'll have to forgive her impetuousness. What she lacks in discipline, she makes up for in stubbornness. You should return with us. The station master will be eager to thank Lady Lilira's protector in person. Alas, the station master will have to wait. Dear Lilira, for my sake, please stay out of harm's way. As for you, dear friend, for Lilira's sake, please stay in harm's way.
Oh, it's already fighting. We only have 2 moves. The handsome stranger. Uh-oh. Lovely, I brought friends. I got it. Yeah. Stay close if you want me to heal you. I don't need healing, sir. I got my second wind. Uh-oh, more. Whoa. Get it. I get it. Get it in a minute.
Whew.
Jolly Rancher. What if I eat it? Oh, I don't think I can eat it.
Hear, feel, think.
Uh-oh.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one. A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them. By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart. And shine thy light on all creation.
Ah, coming around now.
Would you mind telling me what that was?
If I only knew. A denizen of the void at any rate.
The void sent? Here? But how?
The question isn't how, but who. We're not dealing with bookless bandits. Don't suppose the answer came to you in a dream? No sooner did you fell the beast than you fell asleep. Too much ether, no doubt. Interesting. I hadn't considered the crystal. But of course, this changes everything. Oh, just thinking aloud? At any rate, we haven't a moment to spare. I must return and report this at once. I leave Lady Lilira in your capable hands.
How dare you pass me about like a swaddled babe? I shall return and tell them myself.
As you wish, your impetuousness. I suspect we shall meet again before long. Until then, do try and stay awake.
I will try. Oh, okay, everyone's here. Oh, thank the gods you've returned. Oh, God. Oh, no, it's on auto. Ah! I was like, oh, no, it's on auto. I was like, wait, I didn't click next. I don't know if I'll keep on doing that throughout the entire playthrough. Okay, give me 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. Well, not sorry. Folks checking up on me. Like the police were here. Not here, but like they were on site. I don't want to bring it up right now, but let's continue. Okay, you do realize what would happen if a person of your noble stature were to be injured or worse. Why, Her Grace's Sultana would be beside herself with grief, and so would her subjects. I dare say they'd be weeping in the streets. But I have already given you cause to weep, Papashan, you and the people of ul'dah. They're like, ugh. Please, you're not... not to say such things. We will find it, I swear to you. It is not my place to make demands. My lady, I beg of you, please stay out of harm's way. I apologize for causing you undue worry, Papashan. I shall refrain from traveling unescorted in the future. Press X to doubt. I can't thank you enough, Dragoon. I understand that you fought bravely to protect Lady Liara, or Lilira, from void sent fiends. And for your gallant service, you deserve all the riches of the royal vaults. Alas, a small token of my gratitude is the best I can offer. A sarcastic man with a strange contraption strapped to his shoulder. I see you met Thancred. He's a scholar who spent his days in investigating oddities of Aether. Rather too fond by the sound of his own voice for my liking, but perfectly harmless. That's actually true. He does like the sound of his own voice. As for you, Dragoon, you're just the sort of adventurer we need around here. I pray you show the same kindness to the people of Thanalin as you did for us today. Complete it. No reward. No reward for you. Oh, I'm like, Papashan doesn't have it. Step 9. Cicida has a reliable adventure. Needs a reliable adventure to deliver a gift to the coffer and coffin. Oh, you're an adventurer, yes? If you're not otherwise occupied, I have a favor to ask. I've resolved to repay a debt of gratitude, which I owe the owner of a coffer and coffin. For this purpose, I've purchased the royal plantations as prodigiously plump pumpkin. And a particularly popular piece of produce. How many times do I have to say pea? Alas, I cannot part this place to procure and offer the pumpkin. Why am I reading this? You see, the scheduled shipment from the Nanawa mines, for which I wait, is late. I would prevail upon you to pick up the pumpkin in my stead, and see it safely to the coffer and coffin. Present this receipt of purchase to Gagari at the royal plantations, and she will yield it to you. I apologize for asking you to attend this time-consuming task, but I truly appreciate your assistance. So we're only over here, so let's walk. You couldn't walk all the way over here to get a pumpkin. Hello, Gagari. If this doesn't come calling soon, that spectacular specimen shall sadly be past its prime. Speaking of, oh, so you're to deliver this decadent delight. I can say with confidence that any gourmand would be grateful for such a grand gift. Here's the pumpkin. I hope it meets with Roger's approval. Fresh produce is somewhat scarce in these parts, and as such, we are always deluged with demand. You know the way to the coffer and coffin, correct? It is beyond the bridge to the northwest. Look for the place where local laborers lounge. This place over here. Roger. Drink for you, lassie? You won't get a better ale or spirits for your coin than at me place. No, but I'll give you a pumpkin. Oh, what's that? We Sisadoa asked for asked you to bring here to me? Ha! So the foul-mouthed drunk knows the meaning of remorse. I reckon this is for the time I carried her drinks on an arse back home. But how's, and honest to God's pumpkin from the royal plantations. I can't wait to see what the cooks will do with her. The lads here scoff down beastly amounts of meat, and it's starting to tell on their health. It'll be good to get more vegetables in their bellies, assuming I can get the stubborn bastards to try something new. Thanks for your help, lassie. And Roger hears all sorts of information in his line of work, some of which may be useful to you. Word is Blackbird Station's sorely undermanned. The stone torches there can't get a moment's peace. A bloke by the name of Warren is hoping to bolster their numbers for a short-term assistance or two. If you fancy putting a few extra gil in your pocket, you could do a lot worse. Well, I am always gearing up for some adventure with this hippo. I think this was the quest where you had to, like, equip leveled gear or something. Looking for work, perchance? If so, you couldn't have come at a better time. We stone torches are sellswords hired by Amalja and Sons, mineral concern to protect its interests. Our primary duty here is to keep the tracks clear of pests, and it is for this purpose that we require your aid. I should point out, however, that it could be messy work, and liable to get messier still if you're ill-prepared. A single piece of gear can make the difference between life and death. I'll not have it on my conscience that I sent an eloquent adventurer out to an untimely demise. See it too that your arms and armor are in order. When you're ready, present yourself to me to go at. Equip you by item level 5 or above. I'm pretty sure I'm good. Ready for inspection? Oh, good. Everything appears in order. Yet know that naught is guaranteed in this world. Fate is a fickle mistress, after all. At any rate, capable adventurers like you are few and far between, and I would not have you throw your life away. Or I can just throw away your life. I've had to bury too many comrades who brushed aside cracks in their hauberks and dents in their helms. No matter what you face, do not disregard the importance of gear. Alright, out of house and home. Warren has worked for an adventurer willing to exterminate the goblins attacking ore wagons. Let's get to it then, shall we? Ore wagons pass through the station every day, but not without incident. Wagons coming and going from the dispatch yard to the south must pass through the tunnel by Festure's watch. A tunnel in which some genius saw fit to put an ore storehouse, creating ideal conditions for a goblin nest. And now the ore-loving beasts have taken up residence in the tunnel we dug, and we're practically delivering meals to their doorstep. Oh, it's like DoorDash. They're like, all this ore, thank you. Couldn't have done it better ourselves. But no more. Inside the tunnel in question, you will find a narrow fissure where goblins hide. Use the silver ore cluster to lure out the creatures and slay them. Okie dokie. Probably gonna kill him in like one hit if it's not leveled. Level 6! Bam! Yep. 5,000 damage! There's no way around it. I am level 90. The only way this will be a challenge is if I'm in an instance. All right. Well done. It shan't be easy work to keep the tunnel free from goblins, but our wagon should be able to go unmolested for a time. Disruption into ore shipments threaten not only the interests of Amalja and Sun's mineral concern, but of ul'dah herself. One might liken these train tracks to veins that bear our nation's lifeblood. If only we had more women like you to lend an aid. Or lend a hand. Oh. Zuzumida. Way down in the hole. Zuzumida wishes to share a most amazing rumor. Ah, the altruistic adventure! I was hoping we'd bump into each other. Why? Because of a most fascinating piece of news I recently reached my ears, and I'm eager to share it. May I? Rumor is that there is a vast untapped vein of ore beneath the ruins of Ul'dah. But that is not all. Inconceivably, the concern appears to be entirely ignorant of its existence, and even as we speak, a young upstart, a self-made merchant from Stone's Throw, of all places, is moving to claim it. The fellow's name is Wyston, and he is a very, very ambitious young man. Not only does he intend to secure exclusive excavation rights, but they say that his master plan is to use his new fortune to curry favor with the Sanctorium, I guess. Of course, the Thermitages only consider the opinions of the most wealthy when drafting the laws of ul'dah. If you would have your voice heard, you must be prepared to pay a sultan's ransom. One voice which is invariably heard belongs to Lord Lolorito. He has long lavished gil upon the Thermitages, and some claim that he devises new laws with the express intention of ruining his competitors while protecting his own interests. Suffice it to say, if Wyston thinks he can compete with the likes of the Syndicate, he is in for a rude awakening, and that eventually may yet be a little way off. For the present, he is moving ahead with his plans and assembling a team to survey the site. I'm told that he's at the Coffer and Coffin right now, recruiting able-bodied adventurers to escort his prospectors. Warren said that you were looking for work. Mayhap that you should meet Wyston and volunteer on his expedition? Okie dokie. There you are. Hello, Wyston. Come to join? Sorry, but you're too late. Some brass blades looking for extra coin volunteered, and the team's already en route to the ruins. But look, it's not easy to find work these days. If you're interested, there's something else you can do for me. There are these children outside, little ones from Stone's Throw. I look after them when I have time to spare, but they've taken to following me around, even when I tell them not to. But what with overseeing the search in vain, I barely have a chance to visit the privy at the moment, which much less entertain younglings. Can you give them some ginger cookies and convince them to go home for me? Kids! I have cookies. I ain't going nowhere, missus. I'm too hungry to move. Besides, so you'll just have to carry me. How about I give you a cookie? A cookie? Well, if Wyston really wants me to go home, then alright. But I want 2 next time. I'll never see you again. I like playing with Wyston. He makes sure no one bullies us. Aw. Well, here's a cookie. Wyston's worried about us? Oh, I don't want to make him worried. I'm a good girl, so I'll go home. Cute. You're just a Lalafell, I swear. Wyston's kind to us. I like him. You're like a Lalafell child. Not like literally a Lalafell. This is for me? I want to eat it. But then again, I don't, because then he'd be gone. Tell Weston thanks and tell him sorry for getting in his way. What? But Weston always plays with us. Why won't he come out and play? Wow, a ginger cookie? I'd better save some for my brother. I know. I'll go home and eat it with him. There you go. Ah, thank you, adventurer. I only wish I could do more. Stone's Throw is no place for a child. Not that my childhood was much happier. Never enough food to go around, nor work to earn it. But no shortage of contempt for the great and the good. I guess meant the greater good. I remember thinking things could only get better. Yet now, after the calamity and everything else, for us refugees to be forced to live outside the gates like bloody beastmen is a disgrace. They say with enough money you could change laws here. So I'm going to make a fortune and do just that. I'll buy the excavation rights and start my own mining business. Then I'll give my fellow refugees the work they're crying out for, and pay them fairly. Aw. The mining companies have profited from our suffering for too long, but in their hubris, they've grown complacent, presenting us with a golden opportunity. And we will take it, adventurer. We will reclaim our dignity, and with it, our place within those walls. Oh, we found her. We found the vein. Wyston, you must come and see. Already? Amazing. We leave at lunch. Oh, you should join me, my friend. Come and bear witness to history in the making. It's history. Uh-oh. Level 13. Duty calls. Way down the hole. Normal. Thosball, sons. A vein of ore in the middle of a ruined bloody city. God's damned idiot. What did you think was gonna happen? That you'd strike it rich and get cozy with the order? While the masters of ul'dah looked on? No one crosses the syndicate. The syndicate? Finally sunk in, has it? Well, look at this. Not all of your friends deserted you, it seems. Lucky boy. And now you won't have to die alone. Oh, mournful voice of creation, grant ye this humble stone a soul, that it may wake to life. Who's that spouting gibberish? Show yourself. This ain't part of the plan. Bloody hells. Does Lord Lorito mean to kill us too? No, I think it's meant for me. You didn't get anything. I got life surge. Ah! Possible! Get it! That the golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Oh, look who it is. Damn, it seems I've missed all the fun. I see you didn't need my help this time. Uh-oh. I got a headache. I would compose a ballad in your honor, but I fear no words would do you justice. The songstresses of ul'dah herself could not rival your beauty. Oh, stop it! I have oft heard it said that a blossom's beauty can move a man to love and long, but I've never truly believed it until I met you two desert roses. I hear they attacked another caravan. In business suffering for it, bloody Amalja. What stirred 'em up? Do you reckon? Another raid, and I wager that caravan was carrying crystals, much like the last. If they truly mean to summon a primal, we must act quickly. Are you coming, love? You wouldn't keep a girl waiting, would you? Oh, perish the thought! So tell me, where is this marvel of a city you lovely ladies be staying? Then time passes, I guess. At this rate, grain will soon be more precious than gold. A result of the uncommonly bad harvests, to be sure. And we have you to thank for that. Thank for them, do we not? Aye, this weakening of the etheric flow must surely be linked to Dalibut's descent. Yeah, this was back in 1.0. And of course, to the primals. A fine mess, but we must not lose hope. Louisroy will know what to do. We need only trust in his judgment. Truly a marvel of Sharian ingenuity. It's as if I could reach out and touch the aether. Time to focus. No more gallivanting about like before. The Scions are counting on you. Have faith. Just have faith. You can do this. This disturbance is recent. Sultan tree? Maybe Papashan will know something of it. Looks like they gave you quite a thrashing. Can you walk? Ah, it's me. I was too late. Our person of interest has already quit the scene. The general? Very well. I shall be there anon. Now, my colleagues went to great lengths to provide me with the means to detect etheric disturbances, but every time I find one, you seem to be the middle of it. I'm starting to wonder if it might be simpler than just follow you around. Sadly, I have business elsewhere. Tread softly, my friend. The carefully laid trap you dismantled was clearly sanctioned by Lord Lolorito. I've heard the Blades mention him as they fled. You heard them as they fled. Believe me when I tell you that he is not a man to be trifled with. The Sultana's enemies grow bolder by the day, and I suspect they have the support of outside forces. Thank you. If you hadn't come along, those bastards would have surely have slaughtered us all. I would speak with you further, but it isn't safe for us to linger here. Find me at the coffer and coffin later. Until then, stay safe. I shall accompany Weston and his men. They need protection, and I need more information. But where are my manners? I have yet to properly introduce myself. I am Thancred, a humble scholar surveying the flow of Aether in Thanalan. It is an honor and a privilege to make your acquaintance. I hope when next we meet, it will be under most auspicious circumstances. Farewell. Wait a moment. It occurs to me that we may have... Never mind. Fare thee well. Twelve bless you, my friend. You risked your life to save ours. Betrayed by my own guards. Gods, I was a fool to trust those men. Lolorito owns the goddamn brass blades. I shouldn't have questioned their motives for the start. Even so, I could hardly have predicted that with the wealthiest man in ul'dah would want me dead for the heinous crime of seeking to change the law. I'm just a merchant, for God's sakes. That ruthless bastard. And what of that monstrosity? Those were his own men. It beggars belief. Well, that's it. I'm finished. If I stay in ul'dah any longer, I'm as good as dead. My associates, my friends, gods, even the children may not be safe if I don't disappear. And you, gods damn it. If Lolorito learns of your involvement, you'll be next. I'll speak with the others to make sure that your part in this stays secret. Hey, beyond that, I don't know what to suggest. Maybe you should seek the counsel of Mistress Momodi. She's helped countless adventures in her time. Maybe she'll know what to do. Maybe she will know what to do. Go quickly now, my friend. Lolorito's spies will be watching. Maybe watching. Will be, maybe. Okay. Speak with Mistress Momodi in ul'dah. Oh, back here. Yeah, why am I going away from the city? Duh. Well, I'm like, well, that's a familiar face. Big Oak. That's a cool name. I like that. Settle down, Dragoon. You've got nothing to worry about. No one seems to know you were at the ruins. Wyston, on the other hand, and is now a pariah. About to welcome round here as a rabid wolf, poor bugger. Suffice it to say, that boy risked the wrath of the wrong man. Lord Lolorito, chairman of the East Aldenar Trading Company, generous contributor to the Order of Naldthal, and member of the Syndicate. Don't get where where he is by leaving loose ends, that one. Which is why he ain't above killing his own men. Hells, even if those blades knew what was coming, it's not like they could have refused to do their benefactor's bidding. don't let the color of your view of old. Don't let this color your view of ul'dah, Dragoon. It's true that there are some here who ain't afraid to crack a few skulls if it gets them what they want. But most of us are decent folk just trying to make ends meet. You know, a lot of people would call you a damn fool for risking your life to save a masked man. Or marked man. Masked man. Marked man. But I believe you did a good thing, Dragoon, and for that you have my respect. Listen, you've been through a lot lately, so why don't you rest a spell? Oh, this is where you unlock the inn. My boys at the Hourglass set you up with a room, my treat, and you have a word with Otopoda Potopoa whenever you feel like staying. And when you got yourself an appetite for adventure, or back, just consider taking a guild leave or two. There's a lot of requests from the locals looking to hire some various jobs, and there'll be a good way to earn yourself some extra gil. Eustace can tell you more about that, how that system works. So go and speak with him if you're interested. Now I have access to recommendations. I've always had access to this. Recommendations are just suggested things that they would want you to do. I was like, why would somebody name themselves Jacob any Lockhart? Oh my lord. Taking what they're given. Moody the Christian has a word. What's a word with you? Look what the coral dragged in. Good to see you, Dragoon. I'd ask I'd ask what brings you, but I reckon that we both know the answer to that already. Have I ever let you down before? Wait, don't answer that. So happens I know a fellow by the name of Dadanen who needs a hand. He's a merchant by trade, selling precious stones to those in ul'dah with the means to buy them. He's asked that I send any looking to work his way. Hey, you can find him over in Horizon if you fancy. That's in Western Thanalan, mind you. Just cross the bridge north of Scorpion Crossing, and the road will take you there. Knowing the circles he deals in, it might be he'll have some talk of the royal family that'll interest you as well. I want to make use of a Choco Reporter in the Journey of Horizon. If you the Gil for it, that is. You'll find the Chocobo stables just across the way from the quicksand. Find Megumin and he'll set you straight. Well, off you go then. And I haven't got all day to be holding your bloody hand. I think we'll just teleport there, shouldn't we? Yeah. Got it. Dadanin. Dragoon, I presume? Mamodi said to expect you, and so I have. Welcome to Horizon. Ours is a trading settlement that sees good in from the port of Vesper Bay to the west. And trade we do. Near your day goes by that Horizon isn't bustling with some manner of merchants and officials. They keep us running about busy. They do. Enough so that I wish I had Chocobo's legs in place of my own, and that's why I've asked Momodi to send me any souls looking for work. To also know that there's plenty of it. That guy in the background is just like, I got the kick, this every box. 12 knows that there are plenty of it to be done around here. Speak to me again when you are ready to make yourself useful. Speak to me again. Speak to me again. Supply and demands. And so it happens I have a situation that must be resolved post-haste, and I do mean post-haste. I'm plumb out of premium product, and my latest order has yet to arrive. If I have to keep my customers waiting any longer, like Rogan trying to pick up a box on the left. He's like, hey! I don't know why. It's just idle animations. So fucking funny to me. This could have irrevocably damaged my reputation. What's worse, I paid my men in advance for his services. Despite his assurances that it would be a simple affair, I've heard nothing since he departed for Copperbell Mines days ago. Find a drunken stag and give him this notice. I can't afford any further delay. What do you want? Did Dadanin send you? I want to say Dada. I don't know why I want to say Dada. Da-da-da. He can send all the notices he likes, but it won't change a thing. The concern has closed the mines due to an incident in the depths. It's a goddamn shame, too. Lost a decent haul just over yonder during all the chaos. Supply and demand. Give it to me raw. Drink a stack and need someone to retrieve the raw nasterite they dropped outside the mines. The product you heard from Dadanin going on about is viable gemstone known as raw nashite. Nashite? Nashite. I hope I said that right. I managed to dig up a goodly amount just before the mines were closed off, actually. We packed it up and hauled it over. And hauled it out, even. And then the 12 damned goblins came along. Not not like any goblins I'd ever seen before, and hungry for the good rocks. They had eyes of the gemst. They had eyes for my gemstones, so I had no choice but to oblige. The stone torches had their hands full excavating the mines, and so they ignored the beasts. Even now, they're only concerned with keeping people out. Please, friend, if you're willing to face the goblins, would you bring me my Nashunite? I will bring you your Nashunite. I have faced goblins before. Boom! How did you fare, friend? Did you find the raw Nashornite? I did. Beautiful, isn't it? Rarer than many stones and more expensive than most. They say that the green says the eyes of Nanashua or Nasha, who once ruled as Sultana. This should save Dadanan from his troubles, if there's enough. There's far less than what I found. I reckon these goblins made a meal of the stuff. Bloody waste. Perfect swarm. Like a chance to make some money, right? Then I know just how I can repay you for your kindness. Swarms of sun midgets have been harassing travelers along the road, connecting Horizon to here. It's gotten so bad that the brass blades have started paying folks to keep the roads clear. If you find it hard to believe that swarm of tiny midgets could be so troublesome, then you've never seen a chocobo driven into a frenzy by one. There have already been so many terrible accidents. Do your part to slay a few swarms, and then let Fufulupa know. He'll reward you for your troubles, and maybe even offer you more work. Oh Lord, I'm getting items. Oh. You don't want any of this, guys. Just de-aggro. There you go. Like, they don't want any of it. Fufulupa! Yo! Greetings and salutations, adventurers. To what do I owe this? What? You've slain how many swarms of sun midgets? 3, probably. You have my sincerest thanks. The brass blades have been struggling to keep keep them in check, so your assistance is greatly appreciated. Will you be staying in Horizon long? There's much and more that you can do to help here. Last letter to Lost Hope. If I allow me to enlist your aid, brave adventurer, I would have you ascertain the whereabouts of a missive I sent to Lost Hope the other day. Captain Leo Frick is stationed there. Ever since he was transferred, we've been exchanged letters. But never before had this taken this long to receive a reply, and so I fear that the carrier may have met with some misfortune en route. She must have made it to Central Thanalan, or the blast blades that patrolled the roads between the Scorpion Crossing. Maybe. She must have made it to Central Thanalan and the Breathblades that patrol the roads between here and Scorpion Crossing. Would have seen something. But if she made it as far as Blackbird Station, she would have surely delivered. I had the letter by now. Lost Hope is practically on its doorstep. I suggest you focus your search on the road to Blackbird Station in Central Thanalan. Look, you will find her quickly. I have to go out of zone. Da 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 da. There we go. The Medal of a Fate? There you are. Huh? A letter? Hi, I've got Fufalupa's missus right here. I won't be delivering anytime soon. Though, gotta tend to my bird's injuries. Or my bird's injured leg first. Even the most minor of cuts can fester if ignored. Fufalupa sent you, right? If this is a pressing matter, why don't you take it the rest of the way? Lost Hope's just past Blackbird Station. It's in the northeast. Look for the tents by the river. Aw, at least he's caring for his chocobo. Inspector Gadget. Leo Frick. Just passing through, or will you be staying a while? Well, I'll give you this letter. Fufalupa sent you all the way because of a late letter? The boy's still far too earnest. Despite my demotion, he continues to call me captain. I suspect he has no idea what it means to be transferred to Lost Hope either. Brass Blades don't give a Kieran's arse about this settlement. No one in ul'dah does. All here have been forsaken. Adventure, the refugees, their protectors, and you will be too if you've seen associating with us. Thank you for the letter. Now, for your own good, leave. Leifert, you gotta stand up. Leifert has a request for the adventure, looking to do some good. Stand up, boy. Stand up. Oh, there's an ESO bundle. Looking on Twitch stuff. I thought I told you to get out of here. What, looking for a chance to do some good? I guess I can't force you to leave. Damn stubborn adventurers, the lot of you. Fine, listen well. A band of outlaws has taken up residence at the Quinovian Mans on the rich to the south. Their leader has styled himself heir to Eolaid Quiverton, the syndicate member who died in the calamity. Spit. Atui. The Baron and his cronies are not more than a pack of jackals. They prey on the people who have lost hope, robbing them of what little they have. I myself cannot act without endangering the refugees, as they know my face and will retaliate against lost hope. You, however, are not known to these bandits or their allies. If you wish to help us, then deal with the Baron. Deal with the Baron? Stab. It'd be funny if he got, like, leveled to 90. And it's like, oh shit! So it is done? Good. I hope that Rex died screaming. Kinda. Oh. ul'dah is more prosperous than ever, some say. That may be true for the Syndicate, but none of the wealth has trickled down to the small folk. It's all a murmurous farce. I should be watching other things. One day, I refused to play my part, and so I was made to leave the stage. My time has passed. The breastplates on the breastplates of the rose must look for others for guidance. Passing the blade. As you may have noticed, I'm in no shape to leave Lost Hope right now, so in my stead, I'd like you to return to Horizon and give the dagger to Fufulupa. Although it's just an old ornamental dagger, it belongs to the breastplates of the rose. I shouldn't have given it to the boy before I came here. It's like I should have gave it to the boy before he left. Adrian, I received word from Captain Lawford the other day. Thank you for delivering the letter to me. Why do you have that dagger? Only the captain of the Brass Blades of the Rose is permitted to possess it. Captain Lawford says I am to have it. There must be some mistake. He couldn't possibly have meant to tell me that. No, of course not. I am not worthy to wield it. And nevertheless, I shall respect the captain's wishes and take the dagger into safekeeping until he comes to reclaim it. There you go. Following... Wait! Following footfalls? Wait a minute. Footfalls? The Brass Blade of the Rose have need for your assistance once more, Dragoon. Thermatizers from the ossuary are presently surveying the footfalls, more footfalls, for ancient relics. As this area is rife with wild beasts, the Horizon garrison has been charged with their security. But Captain Baldwin sent only a handful of brass blades, despite his assurance to the contrary. Such a small unit cannot possibly be sufficient to protect our patrons. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Pray travel to Footfalls and speak with Totaruna. Oh, it's down here. Totaruna. A bleeding adventurer come to help. I heard nothing from Captain Baldwin about this. He said trusted men only. Any road, we've got this under control. And besides, this operation ain't got nothing to do with Fufalupa. Boy's got to stick up his ass the size of a sabatender. It's no wonder the captain told him to stay at Horizon. Oh, okay. Storms on the horizon. Hey, adventurer, mind running a message to Crescent Cove for us? Captain Baldwin's planning some festivities for the Thermitages. See, and he wants them treated to the finest food and drink. Nothing but the best for our distinguished guests, eh? Head west and south of the village and tell Raffle that he's to deliver a bounty of fresh fish to Horizon for the feast. Doggo! Dog. Pat. Woo. Pat. No, not you. Fresh fish for Captain Baldwin. Of course. We'll do our best, madam. Unfortunately, we had a poor catch in recent days on account of rough seas. More boats should be returning soon, but I cannot promise that their catch will please. But don't worry, milady. The captain will have his fish. I swear it. Oh, Captain, my Captain. You're an adventurer, are you not? I know this is sudden, but I have no one else to turn to. Last night a gang of bandits from the Quivering Mans were in their cups, and I overheard them discussing their plans. It seems that they've come to collect gemstones stolen from Copperbell Mines. Nashonite, I think I heard one say. They are to meet with their co-conspirator soon at the Footfalls. Well, what did you say? Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings? The brass blades cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgives my eavesdropping, Dragoon. I came to Crescent Cove merely to thank you in person. And I never imagined I'd uncover a criminal conspiracy right outside Horizon's gates. We must act quickly if we are to apprehend these thieves. I will notify Captain Baldwin at once. No, wait, you mustn't. Oh, gods. You must stop him before it's too late. Captain Baldwin himself is working with the bandits. Okay. I see where this is going. Oh, boy. Baldwin. Yep. Captain Baldwin, sir, I've discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell Mines, and wait, those gauntlets, those boots. Why, you're one of Quivering's men, sir. That man is a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good, and that's what counts. What? Captain Baldwin, are you working with these men? It cannot be. I told you to stay at Horizon Fufalupa. It didn't have to be like this. They'd get their Nash right, and I'd get my Gil, and none would be the wiser. But sir, what if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lorito finds out? Yeah, you're a goddamn fool, don't you see? I'm acting under the authority of Lord Lorito himself. No, it can't be true. Why do you think people join the Brass Blades, Fufalupa? To serve and protect? Ha! We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. You there, adventurer. Do you remember me? Well, I remember you. I am Sir Baron von Quiverton the Fourth, Esquire. You killed my brother, and now I'm going to return the favor. Oh, you're the bandit. Well, that settles it. It's clearly in everyone's best interest if you, that both of you die. Coming in! Bam! Why, Captain, why? I trusted you. You're stronger than I thought. Damn you both. You'll ruin everything. Where his spear dragoon? Huh. Oh. Fufalupa the Unbending. Oh, spear to the gut. That's enough, Baldwin. Oh, well, Leofric. Your partner is dead and your plans are undone. You've no reason left to fight. Stay out of this, Leofric. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before, but if you interfere, I will not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you? I wonder. You who have done so much in another man's name? What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent Cove knows about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiverton's men couldn't keep their mouths shut. Imagine Lord Lorito's surprise when he's learned that his rank-and-file brass blade was using his name to advocate a personal agenda. He knows? Seven hells! But I'm a captain! He wouldn't! I was once a captain too, remember? And we both know what happened to me. Well fought, boy. You've done the brass blades of the Rose proud. Captain Leofric, Captain Baldwin, he said that Lord Lorito wouldn't waste his time on such a small-scale smuggling operation. This is all Baldwin's doing. What else did he say? That all those brethren are no better, and that each and everyone cares for naught but coin. Ha! Mere mere excuses to justify his schemes. Aye, we've no shortage of greedy sods. Uh, some who probably set, some who probably sell their own mothers into slavery if the price was right. But there are men, like you, Fufalupa, men good and true, whom the small folk respect, which is why I gave you the dagger. The brass blades of the rose need a leader with honor, and with the most honorable and you're the most honorable man I know. You're a captain. Aww. Thanks for all. Thank you all for your help, Dragoon. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin back to Horizon. Pray visit me in town the next you return. Oh, at Horizon. Okay. I'm gonna have to. I want to go for like 2 hours, so it's like I want to put up like 2 hour, basically videos. So I'm at an hour and a half about so far. So we're gonna go for another like half hour. I don't know if I'll hit the dungeon or whatever, but we'll see what happens. Welcome back, Dragoon. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means that the brass blades of the rose no longer have a captain. Until a new one is designated, I have been ordered to serve as acting captain of the Horizon Garrison. Though doubtless that is only a temporary arrangement, I will do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you, Dragoon, for your service to the Sultanry. You are a true hero. Cool. Secrets and lies. Pufalupa would trust you with a matter of grave import. I salute you, honored friend. As acting captain, I should be much obliged if you would grant me a personal request. In our efforts to ascertain the full extent of the former captain's corruption, we've been poring over his personal correspondence. Our search unearthed the sealed letter addressed to a man named Owain. But he is one of the Sultan's sworn elite. I can think of no reason why he should have any dealings with Baldwin. We now know that the former captain was consorting with a coalition of criminals. Could it be that Owain was too? This letter may serve as evidence of their collusion, and so I dare not tamper with it myself. But given the events of recent days, I knew not whom to trust with this information until now. I've chosen you, Dragoon. Pray bear this letter to Mistress Modi of the Quicksand, and relate the circumstances of the discovery. And only is she the staunch supporter of the Sultana, she's well acquainted with the Sultan Sworn. She will know how best to proceed. Oh, I have to go to Momodi. Let's go to the 8th Irate Plaza. Dragoon, it's been too long. Uh, Dadanin tells me that you've been keeping busy in Horizon. I want you to know that I'm grateful for everything that you've done for the people of ul'dah. Even though... Even though you've seen the seedier side of our city, you've continued to help your fellow man. Believe me, yeah, the folk around here love you for it. What is it? You've got something to say. Actually, I have a letter for you. So that's what this is all about. Fuvalupos thinks Owain might be in league with Baldwin. That this letter could be proof of something shady. Well, he needn't worry. Owain's a loyal sworn as I've ever known, and I haven't the foggiest about what this says. But wait a minute, wasn't Owain the one who? Oh hells! I've got a bad feeling about this. Listen, Dragoon, I think I know what this is all about, but I need you to swear to keep it quiet. If you'd rather wash your hands of this business, I won't hold it against you. But if you're determined to see it through to the better end, say the word, and I'll explain. Can I count on your discretion, Dragoon? If so, then listen closely. Duty, honor, country. It's funny that they never give Momodi voice lines. Or any of them, really. Any of the three starting people. Okay. The outside world believes that ul'dah to be the Sultan Tree, ruled by Sultano Nanamo ul Nanmo. Truth is, though, it's the 6 wealthiest citizens that hold the most sway, the Syndicate. Be that as it may, the Sultana's still got the support of the people. But she might struggle to keep up even that if a certain incident becomes public knowledge. It pains me to say it, but Her Grace's crown, the symbol of the royal dynasty, has been stolen. And Owain, the Sultan Sworn, who was charged with guarding it that night. I'd bet anything this letter was written by the bastards who made off with the crown. It can't be a coincidence that a man who we knew, who has been fraternizing with thieves, had a letter to Owain, and of all people. Oh, at this of all times. You need to take this to the man himself, Dragoon. Tell him Momodi sent you, and that it concerns a lost heirloom. If it looks as though the fellow needs help, I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city depends on it. That's an order from Momodi. Where am I going? Oh. Do I have to stand on the fucking barrels? Come on. Well, that's cute. Oh, maybe I had to go this way. Huh. I'm like hustling strap. And where do I go? Papaya. Probably could have went the easy way. That's right here. Severe trauma. I mean... Wait, where am I? Alchemist Guild. The heart of the Sworn lies beyond. State your business. Pardon? Did you say lost heirloom? Proceed. Oh, this is a weird room. Hello. Well, I'm adventurer. What business have you here this day? A letter? Very well. Let's see it. Have you read this adventure? Oh. Ah, I see. But you have some inkling as to its contents, I think. Yeah, Mistress Momodi has doubtless explained to you the significance of the crown. That its loss could mean that her grace is the Sultana. This theft shames the Sultan Sworn, and me most of all. The blame is mine, you see. I grew lax in my duties, and in a moment of carelessness. No, it would do no good to recount the tale now. Since the hour of the theft, we've searched frantically for any signs, and any whispers as to the whereabouts of the crown. We have found nothing. The identity of the thieves and their motives seem fate to remain in mystery until you arrived bearing this ransom note. In it is the criminal state their price to the return of her grace's crown. Oh, it's a ransom note then. And though it pains me to say it, I fear I have no choice but to acquaintance to their demands. Too much is at stake to do otherwise. The crown symbolizes her grace's birthright and identifies her as the custodian of the old legacy. It must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Though I am not foolish enough to meet these men alone as they stipulate, I dare not bring a host of my comrades, lest their thieves take fright. Friend, would you consider being present for the exchange? Mistress Momodi has always spoken of you in the most glowing terms, and I have never yet had reason to question her judgment. On behalf of all that is still loyal to the Sultana, I beseech you, help us in our hour of need. Okay. Where is the unholy air? Oh, it's out here. Yeah, some of this earlier stuff I don't really remember, so I'm like, is this like the trick? Oh, okay, another. I've been waiting. Oh, I'm coming up on my 2-hour mark. Lots of, we can do a lot of these, duty calls, huh? I've come as agreed. Now, show me the crown. It's these guys. Okay. You'll have your precious crown once we've been dutifully compensated. Do you think me a fool? What assurance I have that you honor your part of the agreement? Now, Owain. You're the least trustworthy man here. Not only was the crown stolen on your watch, but it looks to me as though you violated the terms of our exchange. Did we not say you were to come alone? And given that you are not alone, what guarantee we have that there isn't a company of archers surrounding us, even as we speak, ready to feather me and my men at the moment we catch a glimpse of the crown? You have made a mock of our trust. The deal is off. Wait! Here's your payment, as promised! Just off camera. Aye, this is the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy. You've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. And now, at long last, we have it. The power to create an army of undying soldiers. The traitors spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? Surely you must have wondered what it was, that you were handing over. What it was that, seemed as valuable as as the crown seemed to you. Or did you assume that we were feeling charitable? But you must feel terrible knowing that you've brought us the doom of Ul'dah. Worry not, boy. We'll grant you a quick death and spare you further ignominy. Dang, he came prepared. Oh, there's too many of them. Dragoon, run while you can. I will do my duty. It's your duty to serve the Sultana, lad, and you'll be doing it for a good while yet. Da 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 da! Sultan sworn! Put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Sultan sworn! No matter, kill them all! Yeah, I was like, oh yeah, this is where Papa Sean comes in. Let's go, let's help Wayne. Yeah, they're all fighting over there too? Alright, let's... Garibald the Fargon. Whoa. I cannot have you guys doing anything. He healed himself! Wait a minute! Owen! Wait! Why are you fighting that guy? Void Call? Oh no. Well. Master Papashan? But why? How? The General saw you sneak into the vault, so Wayne. He suspected something was afoot and ordered us to keep an eye on you. Ah, the Flame General? He ordered you to look after me? Master Papa Sean, more of them to the north. After them, Sultan Swan. They have the crown. This lot sought only to delay us. Let us speak again back at the city. I guess they gotta do their job. Uh-oh. The source of her strength becomes clear. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh! Oh, mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall, to command, that I may smite mine enemies. Or just the one that's in front of me. Your very being imperils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. I'm just gonna kill this gargoyle. What springs this preternatural might? Right as the venom eats at you. Thancred! Oh! You certainly have an knack for getting into trouble. Oh, welcome guest. No matter. All shall fall before me. No mortal should possess such strength. Give it up, Dragoon. We almost have him. Poke. Oh, weird noise. That the wisdom of the Paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons? This is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected our involvement of the Bringers of Chaos, Ascians, to give them their true name. Oh, the first time we see the word Ascians. But we cannot be sure that they were responsible for the recent disturbances. Until now, as if the soldier needed any more enemies. Have we Charlians crossed paths with Ascians before? Well, we certainly. Wait, I don't recall telling you about my homeland. Ah, yes, that's right. You're one of the gifted. This marks the third time that I found you in the midst of trouble. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you're a lodestone. You're a lodestone for it. Anyway, I'm glad I started following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next. I jest. Had I truly been watching you from every move, I wouldn't have taken so long as to intervene in your last altercation. I said interview. I don't know why. But all's well that ends well, eh? Our masked fiend is no more, and while I very much doubt we've seen the last of his kind, his demise will likely grant us at least some respite. And on that note, I must away. Until next time, Dragoon. Ooh. That was a foul, Jolly Rancher. Let's complete this quest. Yeah. Because I am past my 2-hour mark, so... we shall see what happens next. Everyone is waiting for your adventure. Papa Chow, duty, honor, country. Yeah, we'll go for a little bit longer. Is it surprising to see me dressed up so, Dragoon? I was with the Sultan Sworn, you know. Though it's been 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of station master. And it is a capacity of which I am no less proud to serve. Least you doubt, whenever Her Grace ventures outside at the gates, I have the honor of protecting her person. Never before have I seen her so despondent, and as when news of the crown's theft reached her ears. But thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sultan Sworn, Dragoon. Okay.
Exalted vessel
Oh.
of Ul'dah, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of ul'dah, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul'namo presides.
Ayo.
Long live Nanamo!
Long live
Glory
Nanamo!
to the
Glory
Sultana!
to the Sultana!
Forever may she
Forever
reign!
may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, one whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth! Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ul'namo, Sultana of ul'dah, confer upon you this gift. Raoban?
Your Grace.
See to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
As you command, Your Grace. If what they say is true, ul'dah owes you a great debt. I am Raoban al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate. Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
You bet.
An honor!
Huzzah! Indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright. That is that. So let me see what happens. So I can suspend it. Because I want to see what happens. Suspend chapter and save your current progress. Yes. Because then if I go back... Because I've never really done this before. So I could resume. And then it just loads. And then there it is. You're in New Game Plus mode. Alright. Alright, well, that does it for this part. I thank you for watching. I just want to reiterate that this will be... I'll probably upload this to YouTube, so, again, thank you for watching either on the stream pod or on YouTube. If you want to watch this live, you could go to twitch.tv/MrBrightSideSD to follow me live. I don't mind you following me in game too, so if you're on Crystal Zolera or you want to travel here when I'm live, I have the times on my what is it? My schedule. My Twitch schedule is on there. It says 7 to 9, but I could sometimes go like earlier. I might earlier, whatever, but I should be live by 7, and then I go for like about 2 hours. So, but I don't want to go past 9 o'clock or something like that. So I've been live for over 2 hours now. So that'll make for a good part 1. Video tomorrow at around the same time. We will get into the next part of this New Game Plus run, and I gotta say this is actually pretty exciting. It does feel like I'm kind of remembering all like how kind of like monotonous everything was, because they just give you like, I haven't really hit the first dungeon yet, but they do give you a lot of just like these like, you know, instances, and they try to thread you along with these like little stories, and it can be hard to kind of read them, because like I was kind of struggling to read. Just being like, oh my god, just like go. It hasn't even gotten to the good part yet, but then, you know, every time Thancred gets involved, it's like more interesting, so it's good to see. Although it's kind of weird that I wish that New Game Plus would let you choose which area you could start in, because this being more ul'dah centric is cool and all, but like, you know, starting in maybe Lemza would be a cool thing, because I know that's where you get your Stola, and I would have probably wanted to start there, but of course I never had that on this character. But it'd be cool to like, New Game Plus should let you do that. Or whatever. But hey, you know what? I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you for watching. I will be live tomorrow for the next part with Owen here with A Matter of Tradition. So see you later.